Good afternoon and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Prairie School, live from Caledonia, Wind Point, Wisconsin, for today's edition of boys basketball, high school basketball on Zaleski Sports. This is the 5th out of 8 games at the 8th annual Wisconsin versus Illinois border battle on January 31st, 2026, the host school of the Prairie School. We have a marquee matchup today between the Wisconsin Racine Lutheran Crusaders, who come into this game 14-2 and only one loss in conference, taking on the Warren Township Blue Devils from Gurnee, Illinois. Glad you guys could join us here today. I am Elijah Vanksalata alongside Matt Peck doing the production today and going to be color commentator. And we just cannot wait to get this game started. A minute and a half before tip-off, about to be underway. But this is going to be a very fun game. Both these teams like to score the ball. Both these teams high-ranked in their divisions. Racine Lutheran ranked number 4 in the Bound Zaleski Sports poll. The stakes are high. Warren Township, they're 19-2. They're coming off of a year of a state run. They lost in the state championship game by 1. And so they're flying high. They're led by head coach Zach Ryan, and their team is averaging around 71.2 points per game. They only allow about 50 points per game. In Max Prep's rankings, they are number 3 in Illinois and ranked number 35 in the national poll by Max Prep's. Matt Peck, give us a little prescription on the Warren Township Blue Devils.
It's interesting because you said in Illinois they were ranked 3 in the state. It's kind of funny because in Class 4A it says they're 3, but last I heard from a reporter, especially Mark Miller, I thought I heard that they were number 1 in the Class 4A. But not the whole state, just Class 4A. But so it's interesting to see that, but Max Preps goes by computerized rankings, and that's kind of what Illinois uses for rankings here. We got the Wisconsin Zaleski Sports media poll that we go by here, and Racine Lutheran came off a big win against St. Cat's. It's probably going to bump them up in that poll in Division III.
Yeah,
so
speaking of Racine Lutheran, the Crusaders are led by head coach Justin Hullum. They are 13-2, 7-1 in the Metro Classic. Did you mention the St. Cat's win? Yep. That's a big win for them earlier in the week. They beat Shoreland Lutheran yesterday. And both these teams actually are playing on the second night of a back-to-back as well. But 84 points per game, the average for Racine Lutheran, Matt Peck. They only allow about 60 points per game. They're, like I said, number 4 ranked in Wisconsin. They have a really good identity, and this should be a very fun matchup from the border battle. We want to thank Prep Hoops Wisconsin, Mark Miller, and Prairie School Athletic Director Jason Atanasoff and boys basketball coach there for accommodating us today to get these 2 games on, first of 2 games on Zaleski Sports. So we're going to get the starting lineups first for the Warren Township Blue Devils. The phenom guard number 1, Jackson Davis. Senior guard number 11, Braylon Walker. Senior number 14, Javen Griffin. Number 22, Lincoln Ramig. Number 24, Joel Posh. And number 35, Yvonne King, to round out the squad for Zach Ryan's 19-2 squad from Gurnee, Illinois. The Racine Lutheran Crusaders starting lineup, head coached by Justin Hullum. Guard number 3, Isaiah Kosi. The twin duos of number 11, Michael Pratt-Hassan, and number 13, Makai Pratt-Hassan. Another guard, number 15, Bryce Austin. And the phenoms guard/forward, number 22, Sam Petroff, to round out the 5 for Racine Lutheran. Now I'm going to ask you this, Matt Peck. You gave us a little prescription on Warren Township. Let's get a little prescription on the Racine Lutheran Crusaders before we start this one.
Oh, let's talk about Racine Lutheran once. In that tough conference, that Metro Classic Conference, you got St. Cat's. You got the Prairie School, who made a state run last year. Bunch of good teams. Racine Lutheran, St. Cat's. Well, oh my gosh, I'm repeating myself now. But Dominican's always tough. I'm looking at the screen over there. St. Joe's. Shoreland Lutheran's even better this year. St. Thomas More a couple years ago went to state, so it'll be exciting. But Warren Township, too, comes from that northern, not sure, going to make sure to check the name of the conference, but they come from, obviously, one of the most northern conferences in Illinois, being right at the top of the state.
Tip-off is won by the Crusaders. A 3-point shot is good right off the bat. Picking off right where he left off last weekend at Fiserv. That is Sam Petroff, the senior, who has offers from a couple of D1 schools around the nation. He is one of the most biggest fun prospects, averaging around 25 points per game for the Crusaders.
Oh, yeah, he's really good, Sam Petroff. It's really exciting to see him play. Like last weekend, we saw him at Fiserv Forum, outstanding game.
Going up with a floater, not good that time by Braylon Walker. The rebound by Racine Lutheran. Petrov looking to push the pace down the floor. Sam Petrov slips. Good defense. And now to recover, Jackson Davis looking to run for Township. Davis going in with the right hand. Good defense by Pratt Hassan, but the putback is no good. And the extra effort and one. Avon King. Makai Pratt Hassan on the foul. That's his first.
Yeah, you know, speaking of Warren Township, they brought a lot of fans here. Gurney, Illinois, not that far away. We had them on last year here, and this gym looks pretty, a lot of seats full below us.
The and one chance is true for Avon King, and we are leveled at 3 through 1 minute gone by of the 5th of 8 games at the Wisconsin versus Illinois border battle. I'm going to take it up the floor now. Isaiah Kosi kicking out to the corner. Pratt Hassan off the back iron, no good for Makai Pratt Hassan. Looking to push it in transition now. Sam Petrov, heavy defense. Avon King going up, can't get it to go. Petrov fighting for it. King recovers it on that left baseline, and those two tangle it up. We're going to see a lot of physicality in this game today, Matt.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, too. Last year, Warren Township, we had them on against Milwaukee Academy of Science right here, and that game went to overtime, and man, technical fouls, you name it. It was really fun to watch.
Going to get somebody off the screen. We're going to find at the top of the key Braylon Walker. The key guys that complement Jackson Davis on this Warren Township team for Zach Ryan. Walker, no hesitation. That left wing three is no good. Both teams starting off a little shaky shooting so far. I know it's only been a minute and a half, but trying to calibrate their jumpers. Oh, what a find, but a pass intercepted in the paint by Joel Posh. And Warren Township looks to take advantage from the top. Deep three, college range, Jackson Davis, no good. Rebound by Sam Petrov. Petrov looking to run with it. Bryce Austin on the drive. Austin going through the teeth of the defense, gets fouled on the drive. And that'll send Bryce Austin to the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, like early on, I like the defense both teams are playing here early on. And it's 3-3 game, obviously a quick three from Racine Lutheran, but then an and one from Warren Township. I love the defense both teams are playing. I expect Racine Lutheran, it's probably on the other side. Warren Township is probably the better team in this game, but I expect Racine Lutheran to hang in there a while as they're a really good team as well.
First free throw is true for Bryce Austin. Foul was on Joel Posh. Knocks down both free throws.
You know, a year ago when they played MAS right here, you know, I thought to myself, I've never seen Warren Township play. MAS is really good. MAS should win. Warren Township gave them a battle, which I did not expect. And ever since then, I've thought of this Warren Township team different because I don't see Illinois that often.
Well, what a find in the paint. The layup is true on the cut that time. That's number 35, Avon King, who's got all 5 points for Warren Township so far. Sam Petrov faked on the jumper. Look at that defense by Braylon Walker.
Wow.
I've never seen Sam Petrov get locked up like that before, and that's going to be a backcourt. Oh, they're just going to steal the ball and look to go fast in transition. Going up with it. Gets it to go. Avon King, all 7 points for Warren Township so far to start this one. Bryce Austin taking it up the floor. Got to give credit to Braylon Walker for that defensive assignment on Sam Petrov, the lethal scorer for this Crusader team. Michael Pratt Hassan can't get it to go.
I'm excited
Looking to go fast in transition on the right side. The layup is no good. Great defense. Go ahead.
I'm excited to see because, you know, early on, it's not been Jackson Davis early on, and that's who Racine Lutheran is neutralizing early on. But Warren Township find a second target.
Levels the game right up. Bryce Austin, and look at this. Township, what they do best, they like to run a three on the right wing. I think that might have been tipped and blocked. So that'll stick with the Crusaders. But you've seen a lot of fast-paced tempo looks ready for Zach Ryan's squad. That's the same thing that Racine Lutheran likes to do. They're fast-paced, guard-heavy, deep rotation, scoring versatility. We saw them at Fiserv Forum last weekend. They like to run that 5-out offense a lot.
Yeah.
And that's based off of how short their guys are and the guard creations they have. Justin Helen points at the ball's out of bounds, and they force a Township turnover, and it'll go back to the Crusaders.
You know, I always thought this border battle was always going to be interesting. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of these teams play a game the night before in conference. And like you talked about, Racine Lutheran played Shoreland Lutheran last day. A well-improved Shoreland Lutheran team as well.
The Warren Township also played Zion Benton last night and won 76-47.
Zion right across the border as well.
Yep.
The train stops there, the Metro.
Did a little film on both teams. A three-point shot in the right wing is no good by Isaiah Kosi. They're going to get a foul on the ground.
I remember last year our live chat was going crazy because we were talking about Six Flags being from Gurney Mills, the mall.
I know you love Six Flags.
The water park, yeah.
You like roller coasters?
Not a fan.
It's all right. There's always different things for other people. That's the second foul on Joel Posh, by the way, so he's going to head to the bench. Get a substitution in this game. Three-point shot. Sam Petrov, step back, no good. Offensive rebound. Isaiah Kosi, kick out. Pratt Hassan. Oh, it looked like he almost got fouled by Javen Griffin, but they're not going to give it to him. Bryce Austin on the drive.
Wow.
And that'll go out of bounds and stick with the Crusaders. Matt Peck, a lot of physicality for both these teams in this first half. You could tell both these teams want this game early on, a non-conference out-of-state matchup.
Yeah, it would be huge. I'm not sure the formula works for the WIAA. I'm pretty sure they account the out-of-state record now, so that would really help Racine Lutheran, a team 19-2 from Illinois, one of the best teams, get a win here.
Max Contreras freshly checked in, tried to hit his first jumper. Junior guard for Justin Hullum. Look at Jackson Davis go. He hasn't scored yet today. The left wing three, he can make plays as well. And that's going to be out of bounds. That's off of Cassius Collins, the junior guard for Warren Township. And they'll inbound it at the bottom. Looks like they're going to run the same play that I like to run with my rec guys, box. Pass is knocked out of bounds by Makai Pratt Hassan.
So what does that do? You pull out a box out of the back room and then just put it on the court? That's how you run a box?
Basically. Line up as a box. Braylon Walker will inbound it for Township. Oh, look at this. Makai Pratt Hassan. Just terrific defensive movement on Jackson Davis, the leading scorer, averaging over 25 points per game. And look at Jackson Davis going through, blocked by Bryce Austin. And they've been doing so well on it. Jackson Davis, he thought about it. He's going to do a sidestep three. No good. How about the defensive assignments first 5 minutes of this game? The ball's going to go back to Racine Lutheran, but Jackson Davis hasn't got to his spots yet.
Yeah, I talked about, Racine Lutheran early on. It's about neutralizing Jackson Davis. Obviously, Racine Lutheran's got tons of other weapons, but the one guy to neutralize. And early on, they've used somebody else, Racine Lutheran. That's kind of why they have this game tied at 7-7 early on, but good defense by both teams early on.
Senior forward Avon King has all 7 points right now for Township. Bryce Austin, that one's going to go off the knees of Cassius Collins and stick with the Crusaders.
Yeah, back-to-back nights in Racine County. Last night we were at Racine Case High School on Highway 20. Now we're over near Highway G.
Oh, steal by Jackson Davis. He averages around 3 steals a game. They're looking to go fast. Oh, almost posterized right there. Freshly checked into the game. Number 4, LeBron Massey.
He's got quite a name in the basketball world.
Makai Collins will take it up for a point for Racine Lutheran. Warren Township, from the film I watched them, they don't like to go zone too much, but they can sometimes do it. Petrov getting trouble. Sam Petrov, oh, I thought he was going to shoot that one, but he's going to pass it to Kosi and pass it out to Makai Collins. Or Makai Pratt Hassan, pardon me.
Yeah, I love this defense right here from Warren. Oh, guy fell down underneath. Thought maybe there'd be a foul there for a minute.
Well, the guy that has all 7 points for Township's on the bench right now, and Avon King.
That's what his name, Avon King. They've been able to get him going.
Jackson Davis, he's already had several steals. Jackson Davis blocked at the rim.
Wow.
What a challenge. And look at this defense going through, and they eventually, oh no, they get another third chance, and they're going to go to the line for free throws. But respect the effort to Bryce Austin for challenging Jackson Davis at the rim. Met his match.
See, Racine Lutheran right there. What, 5 or 6 offensive rebounds right there?
Yep.
That's tough to allow there, and we saw that last couple of games we've actually done. We've seen teams allow that many offensive rebounds, and that comes back to haunt you potentially. If you keep allowing that, I should say.
Jacoby Jones checking in for Racine Lutheran. Checking in for Makai Pratt Hassan. Second free throw off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, though, to Javen Griffin. They're going to reset it in the paint, kicking it out. Jackson Davis, first wide open look of the day. No good. Still trying to find his jump shot in this first half. Racine Lutheran has numbers. They got a 2-on-1 in fast transition. Shot is blocked. Jacoby Jones tried to get a layup, and they force a turnover.
Yeah, early on, foul numbers, 3 for Warren Township, 2 for Racine Lutheran. 5 fouls combined between both teams. Looks like we have our first timeout.
30-second timeout. 11:33 left to go from the Wisconsin-Illinois border battle. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
We're back here live from the Prairie School in Wind Point, Wisconsin. 8-7 advantage. Warren Township, Illinois leads Racine Lutheran with 11:33 left to go in the first half. I'm Elijah Vanksalot alongside Matt Peck producing today. Jackson Davis taking it up for the top of the key. Both teams kind of setting a little defensive fight in this first half. Both stars haven't gotten going. They're going to feed it outside LeBron Massey to the top of the key. A three-point shot is true. Braylon Walker knocks down the tray, and Townships leads up to 4. Max Contreras on the left corner. Going to bounce it over to Sam Pitroff. Jacoby Jones out to Contreras. Left wing 3 off the front rim, no good. Didn't have enough zip on that jump shot that time. Jackson Davis. Moving it around through the teeth of his defense, ducking his head down. Get a couple subs coming in. Jacoby Jones gets called for the foul. 13 foul on Racine Lutheran. The Pratt Hassan brothers checking back in for Contreras and Jacoby Jones. So it's the starting 5 back in for Justin Hullum. Massey has been making plays in this first half. Going in that left corner, why not? Braylon Walker. That's back-to-back threes now for the senior guard. 7-point advantage for the Warren Township Blue Devils. Isaiah Kosi on the drive, spins, kick out, Mackay. I'm going to start just saying their first names now. Mackay with the mid-range jumper, no good. Warren Township's defense just keeps tightening up. Going to kick it outside. A three-point shot is no good. Still can't find the rhythm for Jackson Davis. Almost said Jones.
Jackson Davis, you said won Mr. Basketball in Illinois already?
Yep, and I think he won Max Press Player of the Year in Illinois as well. Three-point shot is no good. The three-point shots haven't really been calibrated yet for this Racine Lutheran team, Matt Peck. Only 1 3 so far in this first half, and in the paint, Avon King, he's up to 9 points, and it's a 9-0 run for the Warren Township Blue Devils. They're showing why they are one of the best in Illinois. We will take a game break and be right back with you for more high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So what are your favorite local date spots?
Yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
We're back here live from the Prairie School at Wind Point, Wisconsin. This is the 5th out of 8 games on the network. We will have the next game on the network 5:15 p.m. It's Milwaukee Marquette taking on Chicago St. Ignatius, Illinois. Corey Sparks will be making his Zaleski Sports debut. I'll be producing for that game. Glad to have him join us in the Milwaukee area. They're going to be starting next week. We'll get our full schedule next week on Zaleski Sports in the Milwaukee area. Michael Pratt Hassan. Racine Lutheran, let's see if they could get some offense going out of that timeout. Foul's going to be drawn that time in the paint. It'll be on Avon King. And Michael Pratt Hassan will have a chance to get his first points of the night at the line.
Yeah, free throws are going to be huge in this game because, Warren Township team, who actually we talked about during the break, Jackson Davis hasn't scored yet, and that's Warren Township's guy, but I expect him to get rolling here, and that's where Racine Lutheran kind of needs to make up the points now before he does.
Michael Pratt Hassan averaging 8.1 points per game for Racine Lutheran. He's up to his first 2 points of the night, making both. Look at this steal. Huge. In transition, Bryce Austin forcing the turnover, and Bryce Austin makes it pay with the bucket. And points off turnovers just like that out of the timeout. Racine Lutheran cutting the lead down to 5. Quick
good defense right here.
LeBron Massey taking it to the top of the key to Braylon Walker. Walker has 2 triples that sent a timeout for Justin Hullum. LeBron Massey pulls up deep, left wing 3 is true.
That's a huge 3.
LeBron Walker shooting it like LeBron James on that 3 right there. The senior guard for Zach Ryan's squad. Sam Petroff looking to get going. Off the front rim, no good. Tried to get his own miss, can't get it to go. Sam Petroff only 1 3 tonight. They go fast in transition, and Javen Griffin gets his first bucket of the night, and it's a 10-point advantage all of a sudden, Matt Peck.
Yeah, last year's Warren Township team took over early against Milwaukee Academy of Science, but Milwaukee Academy of Science had answers.
Oh! Crossover, step back 3. Oh!
Almost completed.
Put him in the matrix right there. Isaiah Kosi almost had a highlight reel play right there. And just like that on the other end, Javen Griffin just pushing the pace through the full floor. Griffin's got the last 4 points for Warren Township.
I see another timeout probably coming soon.
That's a 6 to 7-0 run for Warren Township, and they look to take it in transition. Makai Pratt Hassan going up, just threw it up. Can't get it to go. Township has numbers. They pressure right now, and they'll hand it off to Braylon Walker. Walker over to the corner. Going to feed it to the top of the key. 3-point shot. No good. That would have been huge right there. Tate Cordova, the junior guard, just freshly checked in for Warren Township.
Early on, love this ball movement for Warren Township. They just seem like little to no turnovers early on. They've had a couple, but not too bad.
And Petroff going through the teeth of the defense, just ducking his head. And he'll get to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Second foul on Avon King. 15th foul for the Blue Devils. Petroff will head to the line for 2 free throws. Petroff averaging 25 points per game, 10.3 rebounds per game, 2.3 assists per game, the leader of this team. First free throw no good for Petroff.
Yeah, this is where Racine Lutheran needs to kind of catch up on these free throws right here because they haven't had a lot of open shots here the last couple minutes. And we obviously saw that crossover a couple minutes ago. That'd been cool to see him complete that play.
Splits the pair and goes 1 for 2 at the line. Sam Petroff with 4 points in the first half. And a steal right there, Sam Petroff. They're looking to push it fast in transition. Going up on the right side of the layup. It's good. Bryce Austin up to 8 points. He leads the way for Justin Hullum's squad. They've been getting a couple of turnovers. It's just the pace of Warren Township has been unmatched so far in this first half.
Yes, it has. It's been really good. Let's just say it that way.
LeBron Massey feeds it over to that left wing. Tate Cordova back to Massey. Jackson Davis will set it from the top. Davis spins. Goes into the defense. 3 guys on him. Sam Petroff looking to go one-on-one behind the back. Sam Petroff in the paint! Sam Petroff! It's showtime at the Prairie School. Wow! Set the gym on fire right there. Maybe that'll get him going, Matt Peck.
Yeah.
Wow. That was an explosion of a
Take
dunk
the rim
right
with you to the ground next time.
Jackson Davis looking to run it. It's a turnover.
That's huge.
Makai Pratt Hassan. Oh, I think he threw air mat a little bit. And that would have been huge if they could have got another bucket off of a turnover right there. But, man, talk about a dunk that was from Sam Petroff. Saying it with all his chest. I think you could almost say that was he postered his defensive, like the defender right there too. Maybe that'll get him going as well. Had a slow first half, only 6 points for a guy that averages 26. LeBron Massey in that right corner. Looking to answer off of this 5-0 run. That's going to be another turnover, and Racine Lutheran looking to run. 2-on-1 fast break. Michael Pratt Hassan. Reverse. Jelly layup is good.
That's a good move right there.
Michael Pratt Hassan, 4 points, and just like that, Peck, it's a 5-point game again.
I love the fire Racine Lutheran has come back with here. Down by 10 a couple minutes ago, now it's a 5-point game, and they've really been forcing turnovers all of a sudden.
Both teams play with pace. Braylon Walker, the mid-range is true. 8 points for Braylon Walker.
That's a huge basket for Warren Township. They needed that one after that run.
This Racine Lutheran team averages around 80-plus points per game. Sam Petroff going through. Offensive foul. Sam Petroff will be called for his first foul of the game. Ball will go back to the Blue Devils now. Javen Griffin will check in for LeBron Massey. And Warren Township, it's been like a game of runs, just like that Case Franklin game we had last night. Both teams exchanging blows. Lately, it's been Racine Lutheran forcing a couple turnovers, and they force right on cue another one right there off of the trap. Good double team from Mackay and Sam Petroff to force the turnover on a bad pass.
Yeah, it's Racine Lutheran early on wasn't forcing turnovers. Now all of a sudden they're starting to do so, and that's really how they got themselves back in this game.
Mackay, Pratt Hassan can't get to go, and going to run it fast in transition. The layup, good pass on over to Javen Griffin. He's got 6 points. We talk about how good of a scorer Jackson Davis is. Talk about how good of a playmaker he is as well. Likes to get steals and likes to move the ball around to his teammates. Sam Petroff on the mid-range, can't get to go. Thought he was fouled, doesn't get it. They got numbers in transition now. They're going to go in transition. The layup is good. Jackson Davis. How about that? That's his first bucket of the night for Jackson Davis.
It's probably not many teams in Illinois this year that have held them scoreless this long into the first half.
We just had a 5-point game.
Sorry, first quarter in Illinois.
And now it's back up to 11 again. And a bad miss right there. Jackson Davis looking to go fast. Spins, looking like a ballerina, and I think he spun a little too much right there on his recital. He'll go right back to the Racine Lutheran Crusaders. They're turning the ball over a little bit, leaving the door open for Racine Lutheran right now. Both teams are, I would say. But what was it? 11-point lead was the largest one of the night right now for Warren Township. It's a 6-0 run for the Blue Devils. Both these teams, we keep saying it over and over again, they've gone on their runs.
That's for sure.
In what's been a thrilling first half so far from the Prairie School. 5 out of 8 games right now from the Wisconsin versus Illinois border battle. And good defense by Braylon Walker. Thought Petroff might have got the last hand on, and it'll stick with the Crusaders. Bryce Austin, the inbound. Austin will take it from the top of the key, looking for a screen. Jackson Davis gets a steal. Defender chasing him. Jackson Davis goes up with the layup. Just cherry picking all night long. Jackson Davis has been there getting steals for Warren Township, even when he can't get scoring. 4 points for Jackson Davis, the leading scorer for Warren Township. The 4-star recruit has several Big Ten offers. And another turnover, a 2-on-1 fast break. Jackson Davis, he's going to take the three instead himself. And Jackson Davis, he's starting to heat up himself. 7 points for Jackson Davis. And just like that, an 11-0 run for Warren Township.
A couple of years ago, I think back to this comment that Mark Miller once made. He said, you know, when you look at some of these schools from Illinois, they might have a 500 record. Those schools are actually really, really good because they play a lot. Notice in Illinois, they have a lot more games than Wisconsin. Like Warren Township, they have 21 games already. Racine Lutheran only at 16. They play more games because of tournaments with a lot of big schools. Like Warren Township, last year, I believe they were playing on Sunday after this tournament.
Yeah, that's right. And Warren Township just continues to push the pace fast. Jackson Davis, oh my goodness. Right when we thought he wasn't going to be able to get going on offense, just like that, he's up to 9 points in this first half, and this lead balloon is up to 18.
This Warren squad is
Warren Township.
Something else.
3-point shot is no good. Offensive rebound, strong offensive rebound, and putback is good. Trenton House, the freshman guard. A little David versus Goliath moment right there. Contreras with the steal. Max Contreras for 3 on the left corner. Oh, they needed that one to fall. That'll be a loose ball foul. It'll stick with Racine Lutheran. Braylon Walker called on the foul. First foul on Braylon Walker, 17th foul on Warren Township. That'll be a one-on-one free throw coming up for Makai Pratt Hassan, who averages 7.5 points per game, a two-way guard. Makes the first out of the one-on-one.
Racine Lutheran fans, you want a little bit of history? The team that played Warren Township here at the border battle won the state championship in Division III last year.
Wonder who that was. Second free throw is true for Makai Pratt Hassan, the Milwaukee Academy of Science Novas.
That was fun watching them here.
Won the state tournament last year.
That game was fun last year here. This game could still really become fun too, because Racine Lutheran showed that they can force turnovers. Just Warren went on their run.
Oh my goodness! Through the teeth of the defense, Jackson Davis continuing to show why he's a legit scorer and a four-star recruit. Just threw the ball up, and the ball found its way into the net, and he'll get an and-one chance with it. Michael will check in for his brother Makai. That's two fouls on Makai Pratt Hassan. Jackson Davis on the end one try knocks down the free throw. And Jackson Davis up to 12 points in this first half. What was it? 3 or 4 minutes ago, he was only at 2. That's how fast he can go on an explosive run. And the 17-point lead for Warren Township. Sam Petrov had the monster dunk earlier. Michael Pratt Hassan is true for 3. 7 points for Michael Pratt Hassan, the junior guard. Got to start to get those threes to fall to keep them in this game. Braylon Walker on the drive. Euro step, pretty move. Braylon Walker, 10 points for him. And it's a 41-25 advantage for Warren Township now. 3-point shot at the top of the key. Trenton House knocks it down, and we are going back and forth now.
Call him.
Pretty soon, if we get a couple more to fall, we might have to, but still early on. LeBron Massey able to get it past half court. I think that's a backcourt violation.
And Zach
give the call. Yeah, Zach Ryan is not happy with that call. And I'll go right back to Racine Lutheran. Yeah, the faithful of Warren Township not too pleased with that.
There's a lot of them here too.
Yeah, they made the trip. A lot of Bears fans. Bears still suck, by the way. Just had to throw that in.
Ooh. I was just calling for fire. It's a jack and a spike up here on the.
I know we got a lot of Illinois listeners today. I know we lost, but still.
Yeah, we did.
We still own them.
Yeah, we lost. That's for sure.
Max Contreras at the top of the key. A 5-0 run for Racine Lutheran. Pair of triples that have gone down. Sam Petrov spinning. Ooh, gets fouled just last second. Braylon Walker. That'll be his second personal foul. Team's 8th foul.
I was waiting for that comment. I was standing by the scores table, my Packer hoodie, and I was waiting for somebody to say, hey, what happened to your team in the playoffs?
And we talked about some of the keys to win for both these teams. Racine Lutherans got to get some turnovers, force some fast break points. They've had a couple opportunities on their big runs. Push tempo before Warren can set their half-court defense. That's one of the big things that they needed to do and get Petrov touches almost every possession they have done. They just have been turning the ball over a lot, and lately Jackson Davis went on an explosive run on his own.
My key for Racine Lutheran is getting this below 10 by half.
It's very possible. Down to 11 now. Petrov up to 8 points, making both free throws. The identity for Warren Township, their physical, disciplined, defense-first program, one of them. No shot clock, so they're pretty much used to this season. LeBron Massey going up, can't get it to go. And Racine Lutheran has a chance to cut this to single digits. They're running in fast transition. Bryce Austin, can't get it to go. The offensive rebound, Sam Petrov under the basket. Sam Petrov gets it to go.
That's a good move.
Makes something out of nothing, and it's a 9-point game now, just like that. Make it a 9-0 run for the Crusaders.
Yeah, that's huge from Petrov. A bunch of guys behind him able to put it up, no problem.
Jackson Davis from the top of the key. Davis drives. Had a triple team coming at him. Feeds it out to the corner. Pump fake. Out to Massey. They're going to set it out again on the drive. Going up through the defense, no good. Javen Griffin can't get it to go. Fast break bucket, Isaiah Kosi. Kosi, oh, can't get it to go. And LeBron Massey gets the rebound, throws it out of bounds. We go right back to the Warren Township Blue Devils. A lot of scoring here in this first half.
That's for sure, and it's always exciting to see a lot of scoring.
So
That's border battle type stuff. That's what they call it.
Warren Township will likely hold for the last shot here. Jackson Davis will signal it with 10 seconds left from the top of the key. Davis fires from deep. No good. It goes out of bounds, and it'll go right back to the Racine Lutheran Crusaders with 2.3 seconds left to go in the first half. And Racine Lutheran get a prayer buzzer beater here at the half to cap off a 9-0 run.
It's definitely possible.
Got Sam Petrov, a guy who's heated up late in this first half. Petrov, half court, good if it goes. One-hander, no good. Just had to chuck that one up. It's a 41-32 advantage. The Warren Township Blue Devils from Illinois lead the Racine Lutheran Crusaders heading into the halftime. 5th out of 8 games on the network. We will take a game break for our halftime, and we'll come back with some scoring updates from this game and stats right after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Hey Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline Motor Oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
Hey Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline Motor Oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
We welcome you back live from the Prairie School Gymnasium. 41-32 advantage. The Warren Township Blue Devils lead on the Racine Lutheran Crusaders, who are number 4 in Division III on the bound Wisconsin Zaleski polls. It's a very good game here today. We're going to go through some scoring first in the first half for Warren Township. Jackson Davis, the junior guard phenom, with 12 points. LeBron Massey with 3 points, 1 point for Cassius Collins. Braylon Walker with 10, Javen Griffin with 6, and Avon King with 9 points for Warren Township. On the side for Racine Lutheran, Trenton House with 5 points in the first half. The freshman guard making an impact. Junior guard number 11, Michael Pratt Hassan with 7, his brother Makai with 2. Bryce Austin, junior guard number 15 with 8. Sam Petrov, the leading scorer for Racine Lutheran with 10 points in the first half to round it out. This first half has been a series of runs. I'm going to run through more advanced scoring. 13 of the buckets for Warren Township have came from 2-pointers, 4 3-pointers for Warren Township, and 17 overall field goals for them. They are have also made 9 free throws from the line, or pardon me, 3 free throws from the line. We've seen Lutheran 7 out of their overall field goals, 10 field goals have came from the paint, and 3 threes in this first half. So not a lot of threes on both sides in this first half, but both these teams are really fighting hard to try to win a big non-conference game here on Zaleski Sports. Coming up after this game, it'll be Marquette versus Chicago St. Ignatius. Corey Sparks will be making his Zaleski Sports debut, and we'll get the second game of our back-to-back on Zaleski Sports. But this has been a fun day so far from the Prairie School, the Wisconsin Basketball Yearbook, Wisconsin versus Illinois border battle. We'll come back after this and recap some other games from the border battle. Right after this, you're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
We welcome you back to the Prairie School from Wind Point, Wisconsin. I'm Elijah Venxelada alongside Matt Peck and Corey Sparks here from the Wisconsin versus Illinois border battle. We're going to do a little recapping of the last couple of games from the border battle. They started off today with the Mount Prospect Illinois Knights taking on the Milwaukee South Cardinals. Mount Prospect defeated Milwaukee South 68-54. Caden Simpson led Milwaukee South with 31 points. Prospect finished with 13 made three-point baskets. That was our first game of the day. Illinois won the first game. Second game of the day, it was Oak Creek taking on Buffalo Grove from Illinois. Oak Creek was able to hold off Buffalo Grove for a 75-69 victory. Junior Tyson Bush for Oak Creek had 27 points and 6 threes for Oak Creek. Jaquan Turner had 19 and Joey Creaney with 12. In our third game, it was New Berlin West against Niles North. New Berlin West defeated Niles North 69-50. Jace Cook with 26, Evan Kern with 20, and Elijah Gamage with 14 for New Berlin West. They are 15-2 on the season. And then the game leading up to this, Kenosha St. Joe's, they defeated Chicago St. Francis de Sales 68-59. And that leads us into our 5th out of 8 games here. If you're kind of keeping track of the who's leading the team battle right now, Wisconsin leads the series right now. It was a 3-1, and right now Warren Township looking to make a 3-2. I guess it's just bragging rights, though, right?
Well, I think many people in Illinois are saying, "Hey, Warren, finish off this second half, and we'll be right back in this with really good Chicago Ignatius team after this, playing Marquette." Marquette's actually been playing pretty better recently, though. So I mean, they had some good wins against Brookfield East, and they played they just barely lost to Brookfield Central. Go ahead.
We also got a couple of notable matchups after. Well, actually, first, stay tuned for the Marquette versus Chicago St. Ignatius at 5:15 p.m. We'll have that game on the network for you. And then at 6:45 p.m., it'll be West Appear, who was at Pfizer Forum last weekend, taking on Yorkville Christian, Illinois. And the host school, the Prairie School, at 8:15 will take on Unity Christian, Illinois to round out the 2026 Wisconsin versus Illinois border battle. Start of the second half here. Racine Lutheran ended the half on a 9-0 run on a game that's been back and forth between both teams exchanging big runs. Racine Lutheran with the most notable one.
Prairie School head coach Jason Atanasoff has his players working. They brought our table up for us and our chairs.
Big thank you to him and Mark Miller as well for accommodating us for this event. Prep Hoops Wisconsin. Jackson Davis looking to push it fast in transition. Euro step, kick out corner, pump fake. Javen Griffin thought about it for a sec, doesn't get it to go. In the paint, going up. Foul's going to be called. And I believe free throws are going to be coming for Braylon Walker. Kai Pratt Hassan, his third personal foul, first team foul of the second half. Since that's foul number 3, they're going to have freshman guard Trenton House checking back in. He's had a quiet 5 points on the night for Racine Lutheran. Braylon Walker with 10, make it 11 points, splitting the pair from the line. The senior guard for Warren Township, the lead back up to 10 now. First point of the second half. Isaiah Kosi driving coast to coast for Kosi is no good, but a foul is called. Foul is going to be on Avon King. It's his third personal foul. Avon had the first 7 points of this game for Warren Township. He's been quiet ever since.
Yeah, we were talking about that early on, too, with, Jackson Davis wasn't the leading scorer early on, and it was kind of surprising. Avon King was the guy that was taking over the role for him, but Jackson Davis started to heat up a little bit. Like I talked about, we expected to see that happen, and it did.
Say Kosi splits the pair and goes 1 for 2 at the line. Kosi averaging 12.3 points per game behind Petrov. Jackson Davis for three. Off the back rim, no good. Had a slow start, but had a big 12-point run himself, showing why he's a star. Isaiah Kosi looking to get going. He gets that layup to go. 3-0 run to start the second half, or 3-1 run, I should say. 3-point shot, no good. Tipped to Racine Lutheran. Michael Pratt Hassan, sorry. Petrov, free throw line jumper off the front rim, no good. Sam Petrov hasn't had a big explosive game like he's used to having. Only 10 points so far in that first half. Jackson Davis on the drive. The left-hand floater push shot is good for Jackson Davis. That's bread and butter for him right there. 14 points for Jackson Davis, his first bucket of the second half. Isaiah Kosi will take it up the floor. Trenton House almost lost his handle. Another big freshman into this game that Justin Hullum's going to rely on to try to pull off this big win. Michael will feed it back to Kosi. Trying to look for a shot. They're being defended well into the paint. The floater, though, is good on the pump fake. Isaiah Kosi has got 5 points of his own. All 5 points in the second half belong to the senior guard, Isaiah Kosi. St. Lutheran still continuing to hang into this one.
Yeah, I love the ball movement here.
Right corner three. A lot of in and out so far. Joel Posh hunting down his first bucket, missed a pair of threes, and the foul is going to be called on the ground. See who this is on. Javen Griffin, first foul on him, and second team foul on Warren Township.
Racine Lutheran has themselves in a good spot compared to a little bit ago. They kind of battled back a little bit, only down 7 against, we talked about, the third best team in Illinois. It's interesting to see what they continue to put together here.
Isaiah Kosi from the top of the key. Sam Petrov on the right wing. Looking to get a screen from Michael. He's not going to get it. Does a little Dirk fadeaway. And when you're a star player like Sam Petrov, that goes down like it's nothing. So now we're down to a 5-point game now. And a foul is going to be called on the reach. LeBron Massey checking in for them. Bryce Austin will be called for the foul. It's first personal on him, second team foul on the Crusaders. Look at that, on the drive, going up with it, can't get it to go for Jackson Davis. Davis trailing behind his defender. Luckily, House was able to pass it away right before he tried to steal it off the cherry pick. Kosi, mid-range jumper, trying to stay hot, can't get it to go. They're going to get a loose ball foul on Warren Township. Third foul on Joel Posh. Third foul on him. They'll get a substitution to check in number 10, Cassius Collins, into the game, back into the game for the Blue Devils. Sam Petrov from the top. Isaiah Kosi's got all 7 points in this second half. Pass is stolen by Cassius Collins. Cassius cashes in on the layup. Gets that one to go. 3 points for Cassius Collins. And the steals have been a big factor of this game for Warren Township.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Their defense has been outstanding.
Look at Isaiah Kosi, 7 points in the second half. Had nothing in that first. He's been one of the playmakers to lead alongside him. Jackson Davis feeding around to the corner. Pump fakes on the drive. Kick out, pass is tipped and stolen. Kosi gonna go himself. Isaiah Kosi looking to stay hot. Isaiah Kosi gets the layup to go on the left side of the basket. And head coach Zach Ryan has seen enough. Takeover mode for Isaiah Kosi in the second half. 9 points. And this is only a 3-point game, ladies and gentlemen. 14 minutes left to go in this game. We will be right back with more high school boys basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Welcome you back here from the Prairie School High School. I'm Elijah Vankslot on play-by-play for the first game alongside Matt Peck and Corey Sparks. 14 minutes left to go in our first out of 2 games on a doubleheader from the Wisconsin versus Illinois border battle. This game's been a thriller so far. 11-5 run coming out of the half for Racine Lutheran. 9 out of the 11 for Racine Lutheran has come from Isaiah Kosi, who's been the hot hand in the second half. But Matt Peck, you got to respect the effort that Racine Lutheran has played with in this second half so far. They were down by as much as 18 in that first half at the 36-18 mark. They're hanging in this game, but every time it seems like Racine Lutheran goes on a run, Warren Township seems like they can respond right back.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Zach Ryan can respond out of this timeout. And we'll see if Justin Hullum's squad can try to thicken this deficit even more and try to take the lead. Yeah, there you go. Another steal into the hands of Isaiah Kosi.
That'd be really something if Racine Lutheran could turn
to House. House ducks his head forward and draws a foul in the paint. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. It's the 3rd foul on Cassius Collins' 14th foul. Trenton House, the freshman guard, get 2 free throws. Knocks down the first.
These free throws in this final 13:45 are going to be huge.
Trenton House, the 6'1" freshman guard. Good sharpshooter, 3.7 points per game, 1.1 rebounds a game for the freshman, getting a couple minutes. And he knocks down both on the pair. So 7 points for Trenton House, and just like that, Peck, we're down to a 1-point game.
Yeah, Racine Lutheran has really battled back. They've done a good job here.
His double team coming. Feeding around, Avon going up with it. Finally gets his first bucket to go since middle of that first half. Avon King has been waiting to get a bucket for a while, and now he's hit double digits in this game. 11 points for the senior forward. A 3 could still tie this right now if you're Racine Lutheran, though. Well, Trenton House thought about it. Bryce Austin on that left corner, trying to feel the defense out a little bit, trying to survey his options. Sam Petroff on the drive, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Avon King. Jackson Davis looking to push it fast in transition, going through 2 defenders, going through everybody. Jackson Davis, a superstar for you guys, everybody.
Yeah,
and 1.
We talk about the Big Ten offers. Great guard, come on. Give him a call. I'm not sure if he's given him a call yet, but maybe he has. I looked at Rivals website, but it didn't look like it.
Foul's going to be on Isaiah Kosi. It's his first foul. The N1 try can't pay off, but he'll still get the 2. 16 points for Jackson Davis, 4 in the second half. Isaiah Kosi serving around, going up, gets fouled as he drives in the paint. That'll be LeBron Massey on the foul. His first. Okay, Kosi will head to the line again. All 9 points in the second half. First free throw is true from Kosi. Knocks down both free throws. So back to a 3-point game we go. And we are going back and forth through the final 12 and a half left to go in this first out of second game of a doubleheader on Zaleski Sports. Jackson Davis on that left corner. He can drive through with the fast pace. Can't get it to go in the paint. Warren Township's only lost twice this season. Michael Pratt Hassan shaking his defender off a little bit. Petroff for 3 in the tie, no good. And it's thrown right back, right off the hands of the freshman, Trenton House. We've had a lot of great freshmen on the network this year, Matt Peck.
Yes.
I mean, you name it. Just last night we had Cooper Feckler from Franklin, had 37 points, a school record. And then Logan Bear Collins, another name we saw at Wauwatosa West. And now tonight we got Trenton House, who's making a loud impact with the 7 points in this game, playing a lot of meaningful minutes. 3-point shot, no good. Offensive rebound. And Michael Pratt Hassan trying to take it back. Jackson Davis recovers. Davis the fake on the drive, and a blocking foul is going to be called. Ooh.
Close one there.
Don't know if he had his feet officially set right there, but that's going to be on the freshman Trenton House. He said, welcome to varsity. Trenton House on that drive right there. That one might hurt a little bit tomorrow. Usually when you try to take a charge, your back feels sore for the next day.
And there's no football to watch tomorrow.
Nope. Jackson Davis made and missed a couple pair of free throws today.
So throw on the Disney Channel while you're relaxing.
Watch Mickey Mouse.
There you go.
Davis knocks down both pairs of free throws, and he's up to 18 points on the night. 6 in the second half. Michael Pratt Hassan from the top of the key. Michael shaking the defender off a little bit. Bryce Austin on the drive. Bryce Austin, oh man! He tried to go for the poster and for it all right there.
He probably would have took the backboard down.
Yeah, that would have been something right there. I believe that's number 4 on Avon King too, so one of the big mans for Zach Ryan's squad might have to head to the bench soon.
That'd be a key loss for Zach Ryan. Not a loss for the game, but for a couple minutes there where Racine Lutheran could look to runs.
Going to have to play some soft defense as Cassius Collins will check back in for Avon King. And he knocks down both free throws. Bryce Austin, the free throw shooting's been good for Racine Lutheran. They are 9 of 9 from the line tonight. Or actually make that 16 free throws on the night. I don't have it on the website, so it's how many they missed. Oh, what a find in the paint. Layup is good. Freshly off the bench for Cassius Collins. He got 5 points. The ball movement has been stellar, and head coach Zach Ryan telling him to kind of slow it down a little bit tempo-wise on defense. Make sure they got their matchups. Oh, look at that find of the freshman in the paint. House, 9 points. It's just going back and forth from a 5 to 3-point deficit.
He had to run a mile just to go get that ball. Yeah. Somebody threw. Imagine doing that with a couple seconds left.
Cassius Collins. Javen Griffin over to Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis, no hesitation, air ball. And that's going to go off of the knee of Trenton House. It'll stick with the Blue Devils. It's still a 19-13 run in the second half for the Racine Lutheran Crusaders, outscoring Warren Township by 6, trailed by 9 at the half. St. Petrov still has yet to get going in the second half. Took him a little late in that first to get going, but good defense right there and a foul. Stucking his head, Braylon Walker able to draw the foul. Braylon Walker at the line.
Yeah, I think this game's going to come down to the end when we look at it right now. Racine Lutheran has really come out better here in the second half so far.
Walker knocks down both free throws. That was the second foul on St. Petrov. Isaiah Kosi, left wing 3, no good. Rebound to Warren Township. Double team coming, and a timeout's going to be called by Zach Ryan. He's not pleased with that possession right there. We'll take a timeout along with them as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Welcome you back from the Prairie School High School. A 56-51 advantage for the Warren Township Blue Devils of Illinois from Gurnee, Wisconsin over the Racine Lutheran Crusaders. Coming up after this, Corey Sparks will be on the call for Marquette against Chicago St. Ignatius at 5:15.
It'll be a little bit later than 5:15 now.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a little bit later than that, but I'll still go down after this game to interview our Nasonville Dairy player of the game, or Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Whether that's, we'll interview Warren Township too if they win. Shot's no good, a block in the paint. Left corner, Michael Pratt Hassan, no good. And they got numbers. Jackson Davis one-on-one with Bryce Austin. Jackson Davis goes up, can't get to go, an offensive rebound. And the putback block, but a foul called. Ooh. Bryce Austin got a little hand on it, and that'll send Braylon Walker to the line for 2 free throws.
We talk about some of these teams that come to Wisconsin, like WIAA a couple weeks ago at WBY. You know, these teams are really good out of state, and they come here and they get challenged. And West Dallas Central obviously beat WIAA, but obviously
WIAA almost got challenged, or they got challenged by Nicolay the next day too.
And look at Racine Lutheran; they're getting challenged. They're challenging this team as well. They're close to the same record, just more games played by Warren Township.
So both free throws no good for Braylon Walker. He's made a lot of them today, and just Euro stepping into the paint and one. Makai Pratt Hassan, 4 points for him and a chance to make it 5 with an and one chance to possibly cut this lead down to 2. What a throw this game has turned into.
Oh, yeah.
We knew that was going to be one about a month ago when we had this game circled on our calendar. Pratt Hassan completes the 3-point play, the lead back down to 2 for Township. Braylon Walker, 13 points in the game. He's been drawing a lot of good fouls today. Braylon Walker going up with it. Can't get it to go. The tip, no good, and a rebound by House.
They got a chance to tie it on this possession.
They could tie or take the lead right here with a 3. Racine Lutheran has never led all game long. Bryce Austin tried to find his man in the paint. It ends up to Michael Pratt Hassan. We are tied.
Wow.
Michael Pratt Hassan, 9 points, and just like that, the border battle's tied, and almost another steal right there. Justin Hullum's squad playing with a lot of energy in this game, second half especially.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Racine Lutheran, how they kind of battled back. We talked about down 18 points at one point in this game and able to battle back. It's been impressive. It's a good squad that Justin Hullum has over there, and look forward to even seeing them when they go back to Wisconsin competition. But wow, they have a good competition here against out-of-state talent.
So Jackson Davis will take it up the top of the floor. He's been guarded really tight today by Michael Pratt Hassan. And he just shakes through him. Right as I say that, I might have jinxed him right there, and he blows by him. Jackson Davis, he's just too good for that one. He's up to 20 points now in the night, the leading scorer for both teams tonight. Jackson Davis. Racine Lutheran could still take the lead on this possession with a 3. St. Petrov looking to do just that. No good, looking for a foul call, doesn't get it.
Yeah, Racine Lutheran just can't get there yet. But
they've proven that they could hang in this game, though, that's for sure.
8:20 left in this game. Still plenty of time. A 2-point game. Really, really far from being over, that's for sure.
And now this is the part of the game where the no shot clock advantage might come to an advantage. Oh, Jackson Davis slips. Trying to trap him over, and he's going to have to feed it over to Braylon Walker. He lost his dribble and picked it up, so would have been a travel if he tried to do it again.
The fact he got out of that was impressive.
Going in the paint, and one. Oh, they're going to call that an and one, too, I believe. Yep. Braylon Walker, he's been all over all night long in the paint. Fouls on Makai Pratt Hassan. That's 4 on Makai. Isaiah Kosi will check in for Makai. Both teams with 2 key players in their respective places in foul trouble. The forward position relatively. Braylon Walker up to 16 points on the night now, and the 3-point play completed by him. Lead back up to 5 now. Michael can't get to go. Petrov tried to do the put-back jam, but he can't get that one to finish. The press stays on. Racine Lutheran does that a lot. That's one of their bread and butters to win. That's how we saw it when they played West Apira at the Deer District Prep Showcase last week, and the pressure was very high. Stayed with the high pressure the whole game long, no matter if they were up by 5, 10, 15, 20, you name it.
Well, that's Metro Classic basketball for you. Play press and run and gun.
Jackson Davis. Oh, he looked like he tried to throw the house on fire right there. Can't get to go. Tried to go with the tomahawk jam. Now they set it up at the top.
He would have been paying for a new backboard tomorrow.
The floater is good. Braylon Walker hits the floater. We were just tied at 56, and just like that, a 7-0 run. It's Warren Township's turn to take their big run. Zay Kosi feeding it up to the outside. Good defense by Warren Township, not being able to let him go on the drive. Petrov being guarded tight. Superstar on superstar matchup with him and Davis. Michael Pratt, Hassan, they need this one. They can't get to go. Petrov the rebound. Sam Petrov, right corner, three. Good. Ooh. Big three for Sam Petrov. And Racine Lutheran will call timeout and talk it over for defensive scheme. So they're still hanging in there. And we'll take a game break. Share this game, folks. This game is coming down the wire. More high school basketball coming your way after this on Zalewski Sports.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline Motor Oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Welcome you back here to the Prairie School High School Gymnasium field. I guess you could call this a field house, right?
Yes.
Because they got a track up top where we are. Great setup here from the Wisconsin versus Illinois border battle. What a game this has been, folks. 63-59 advantage for Warren Township. Both teams exchanging big runs with each other. That's been the main story of this game. Warren Township had a lead as big as 18. Only one lead change of the game. Believe it or not, Racine Lutheran actually did lead at one point in this game. They were actually up 4-3 early on, or no, 5-3, and after that, Warren Township has taken over this game. But they were tied at the 56 mark, around that 9-minute mark, and then a 7-0 run from Warren Township led by Braylon Walker, who's up to 18 points on the night now. But a big three for Sam Petrov leading up to it. If you're just joining us, that's a recap of the game up to this point. And we're down to the wire. Under 6.5 minutes left to go in the game. Jackson Davis, fast break in transition. Jackson Davis goes up and gets fouled. Running like a wide receiver out there. Michael Pratt Hassan, the DB in that situation, got burned.
Yeah.
He's got so much speed, Jackson Davis. I mean, we read his resume with offers. He's got offers from Illinois, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio State, Northwestern,
Purdue was one of them too.
Iowa, Georgia, Missouri, Marquette, and DePaul. I read all those. Number one prospect in the class of 2027 via 24/7 Sports. As he knocks down both free throws, 22 points for Jackson Davis. Lead back up to 6 now.
I could see Illinois being an option or Purdue.
What about Marquette? Shaka Smart.
Well, if he goes there, Shaka Smart's really going to get a good
legal
one.
screen on Sam Petrov.
He goes to Marquette, then he's really got a good one.
Didn't quite get his feet set. Go right back to him. He was the 2025 Gatorade Player of the Year in Illinois and was also the Max Preps Sophomore All-American second team in Mr. Basketball as a sophomore, averaging 20 points per game last season, and a state runner-up season in the Class 4A for the Warren Township Blue Devils. So this is once again another, I got to give the credit once again to Racine Lutheran for hanging in for one of the best in not just the state of Illinois, but in the country as well.
Yeah, they've done a good job, that's for sure.
Braylon Walker takes it in the paint, loses his handle out of bounds. It'll stick with him. Tipped out of bounds by a Crusader defender. They set up the play now. And that ball goes out of bounds. Great defensive possession. Isaiah Kosi putting the heavy pressure on the on-ball pass to Tate Cordova, who's in the game right now. We'll go right back to the Crusaders. Racine Lutheran, that was one of my keys for them to win today. Force turnovers and try to score off of them. A three-pointer here would be huge.
Oh, absolutely. You definitely use that.
And the shot is blocked in the paint. The size advantage that time from Cassius Collins, just going up with it and standing his ground. It'll go right back to the Blue Devils.
That's a huge defensive stop for Warren, too, to not let Racine Lutheran put a shot up there, but Warren Township will see if they add on to their lead.
Cassius Collins feeding it over to Tate Cordova, losing his handle. Look at that. Falling on the ground to get it as Bryce Austin, and they look to go in transition. Isaiah Kosi, the hot hand in the second half, shaked off his defender a little bit. As in the paint, driving for a layup and one. Bryce Austin, 12 points for him. First foul on Tate Cordova. Cordova will check out for LeBron Massey.
You know, you look at this Racine Lutheran, just overall in this game, they can challenge this Warren Township team. Get ready to look for them in the deep ride of the Division III playoffs.
That is right indeed.
They're definitely going to meet St. Cat's again. We hope to hear or see that happen.
The N1 chance is true for Bryce Austin. 15 points for Bryce Austin. We are back to a three-point game again. Defense on both sides have tightened up. We've got ourselves a finish. As I famously say on our broadcast, buckle your seatbelts, folks. This one's coming down to the wire.
Oh, 100%. I'm excited for this finish, too. Still just under 5 minutes remaining here.
They're going to continue to just hold the ball around, try to look for a shot. Jackson Davis feeding it to Cassius Collins. Collins on the drive, Euro step. Cassius Collins gets the layup to go. 7 points for Cassius Collins, 67 points for Warren Township now. Seems like the lead has kept going from 3 to 5, back and forth all night long. Kosi, oh yeah, that's a foul. He got a little bump right there. LeBron Massey and Braylon Walker colliding on Kosi. I'm going to call the foul on Braylon Walker. That's his first personal foul, 19th foul. Still in the one-on-one bonus for one more foul. Avon King will check back in for the Blue Devils. He'll check in for Cassius Collins. Keep in mind he's got 4 fouls, so one more and he's done. The 1-1 free throw, no good. And Jackson Davis double-teamed. 4 minutes left to go in this game. Braylon Walker.
I expect to see Racine Lutheran's defense really tighten up, and it's a perfect example right there. But the problem is you might start committing fouls.
Bryce Austin tried to get a steal, and he gets called for the foul. That's his 3rd personal foul.
Both teams almost at 10 fouls each. 10-9 right now.
The double bonus now for Warren Township the rest of the way. Knocks down the first. Deciding if Warren Township wins, I'm deciding between Braylon Walker and Jackson Davis right now for our player of the game. Probably only going to get one out of 2 of them. And Walker knocks down the second free throw as well. 20 points for Braylon. Him and Jackson Davis combined for 42 out of the 69 points for him. A 7-point advantage once again for the Blue Devils. Do the Crusaders have one last run in them to try to get back in this game? Petrov on the drive gets fouled, and he'll head the line for 2 free throws. Sam Petrov in the first half had 10. Only 5 points in the second half. Pretty cold second half for Sam Petrov. For a guy that averages around 25 points per game, Warren Township's game plan on him has been phenomenal. First free throw is true for Sam Petrov. And the second free throw is good for Sam. 7 points in the second half, a 5-point game. Jackson Davis will take it up on the top. They're going to hold the ball around now. No hurry for a shot. LeBron Massey is wide open in that bottom corner.
We saw the Kakana
playing 3-2 zone right now. And they get a wide open look in the paint. Oh, threw a chair off on him right there. Pull the chair on him. And a steal by Jackson Davis. A one-on-one. Jackson Davis goes up for the layup. I thought he was going to go for a dunk. 24 points for Jackson Davis. into a timeout. The Crusaders go. 3:15 left to go in the game. We will take another game break and be right back with you after this on Zaleski Sports.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
We are back here on Zaleski Sports. 3:15 left to go in our first out of 2 games of a doubleheader from the Wisconsin versus Illinois border battle. Game that's had back-to-back nail-biter. Runs have been the controlman of this game, if you're just joining us. Warren Township will go on a run early on in the game, and then Racine Lutheran will just respond back right away. And lately, Warren Township can do it as well. But Racine Lutheran, they got to continue to force turnovers. I mean, there's no shot clock here in the WIAA. Got to start hitting some shots down the stretch. Free throws are going down, but
the shot clock situation, we learned that well last night between Kaukauna and Appleton North. Jason Zaleski, our owner, made a video about it.
He made his emergency Zaleski Sports show last night.
That was an interesting situation.
Yeah,
I didn't expect to see that, especially up in the Fox Valley.
And Appleton North was able to pay off on the shot, too, after the 2 minutes, which probably made it even better for them. So here we go. Sam Petrov from the right wing. Going to dive through, duck his head, and go up with it. Can't get it to go. The rebound by LeBron Massey. LeBron Massey pushing to Avon King. Avon driving in. King doesn't get the bounce, and the gravity says you're not going to have that one. The basketball gods helping Racine Lutheran right now. The bounce pass in the paint. What a find to Makai Collins. Back to a 5-point game. Makai Pratt Hassan. Did I say Collins again? Ooh, almost a steal that time on the deflection. Michael Pratt Hassan double teamed on Jackson Davis. They're going to slow it down from the top. Braylon Walker. Walker on the drive. Walker, Euro step. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Township. Kick out to the corner. LeBron Massey pump fakes. Out to the top of the key, and they're in no hurry once again.
I don't blame him, personally.
Braylon Walker. 2 minutes left in the game. Walker spins. Jalen Walker finally gets fouled. Or no, not fouled. A timeout called by Warren Township. You want to stay or go?
Sure, I'm going to change.
We will stay here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 71-66 ball game. Racine Lutheran. Both teams only 4 3-pointers on the night. That's actually kind of a surprise. The 3 ball is not a big part of both teams' games today, but Racine Lutheran is going to have to get a couple buckets here in a hurry and try to force a couple turnovers. But both these teams have shot a lot of free throws tonight. 13 free throws for Warren Township and 20 free throws for Racine Lutheran in this close game. Scoring update right now, stats-wise in this game. Jackson Davis with 24. LeBron Massey with 3. Cassius Collins with 7. Braylon Walker with 20. Javen Griffin with 6. And Avon King with 11. On the other end for Racine Lutheran, Sam Petrov with 17 leading the way. Bryce Austin, number 15, with 13. Makai Pratt Hassan with 7. Michael, his brother, with 9, number 11. Number 10, Trenton Hausch, the freshman, making a big impact with 9 points. Isaiah Kosi, the senior guard, with 11, all in the second half.
Test. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
Good to go with the sound for the interview. The Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up right after this. Still don't know who's going to win this game just yet. Inbound it to LeBron Massey. And be a foul.
It'll be interesting here these last couple minutes here how Warren Township handles it. They're going to just hold the ball, or are they going to still try to score? Because in Wisconsin you can legally hold the ball. I don't condone it, but you can legally do that.
Makai Pratt Hassan is fouled out of the game. And they'll check back in the freshman Trenton House. So 2 free throws coming up for LeBron Massey. 1 for 2 at the line tonight. Makes the first free throw. Be going down after this, like I said again, and interviewing our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game as well as the winning coach. Right now, as if it would stand, it would be Zach Ryan of Warren Township. And we'll see. We'll either get Braylon Walker or Jackson Davis for Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game. Debating on getting both right now. Going in, driving in, going up with the layup is good. Bryce Austin, 15 points, lead back down to 5. The press is on. Got to start the foul somewhere here to get steals if you're Racine Lutheran. Davis driving in, no hurry first shot. And almost a steal that time from Michael. Braylon Walker will feed it back over to Jackson Davis now.
I would almost start fouling soon.
Yeah, 1:15 left to go. A trap in that corner. 5-point game. LeBron Massey trapped in that corner, picked up his dribble. Ooh, threw, almost intercepted that time. And you're at the point of the game now where you almost got to start fouling. Yeah, 1 minute left to go in the game. You got to, yeah, they finally get a foul from Bryce Austin. That's his 4th.
You knew the fouling would be coming soon.
So with a minute left to go in the game, Braylon Walker will head to the line for 2. First one is true for Braylon. Both free throws are good for Braylon Walker. 22 points on the night. Getting late for the Crusaders. Michael Pratt Hassan off the front rim, no good. Petrov gets his own, or the rebound, goes up and gets the basket to go. He'll call timeout. This time we'll take a game break now. 19 points for him. 48 seconds left to go. Last stretch run for Racine Lutheran. We'll find out after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
We are back here live from the Prairie School of our first of a second game of a doubleheader. I'm Elijah Vanxalata here alongside Matt Peck for our first game of a doubleheader on Zaleski Sports. Corey Sparks will have the call after this for Marquette against Chicago St. Ignatius. So if you want to watch some good basketball, stay with us the rest of the way tonight. And we got a really fun game. It's Corey Sparks' Zaleski Sports debut tonight as well. So should be a fun one here. We thriller of a first game right here coming up after the game. I'll say it after this foul if they get it. Jackson Davis drives fast. Davis gets fouled finally. And two free throws coming up.
Hey, Warren Township should be in good position. The key part down the stretchers to be able to hit their free throws here towards the end.
Second foul on Michael Pratt Hassan. If Warren Township holds on, we will interview Jackson Davis and Braylon Walker, most likely. First free throw is good for Jackson Davis. 45 out of the 76 come from those two. And the second one is true for Jackson Davis. 7-point lead, 40 seconds left to go. They need a 3 right now if you're Racine Lutheran. Got to kind of shoot in a hurry right now. Pressure is on though, great defense. Top of the key, Michael Pratt Hassan just loads up for 3, no good. Petrov with the rebound, and Sam Petrov will get free throws. About 15 minutes or so right after this game, we will already be tipping off for that Marquette game as well. So we're legit when we say it's a doubleheader right after this.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Got to switch the stream and everything. That's all we got to really do. And we'll be live and locked for Marquette versus Chicago St. Ignatius. Both free throws good for St. Petrov. They trap Walker on the baseline, and they finally foul LeBron Massey. LeBron will get 2 free throws. Kosi gets called for the foul. That's his second. They're not even counting the team fouls anymore because both teams are in the double bonus.
It's 10-10 technically.
First one's good for LeBron. Max Contreras checking into the game for Isaiah Kosi. Kosi had a really good second half to kind of put him back into this one. And he knocks down the second as well. So LeBron Massey with 6 points on the night. Tips that one out of bounds as well. 22.6 left here to go in the game. The 5th game of the Wisconsin versus Illinois border battle. About to come to a close soon here. Michael Pratt-Son to the top of the key. House for 3. Good! House knocks down a big triple, and we are not done just yet. We'll stay here actually with you guys. A big 3 for the freshman Trenton House. 12 points in the night for him, the freshman guard. 4-point game, 17.6. We're going to get Jackson Davis in the house if Warren Township wins this one. And we would also interview head coach Zach Ryan if they win this one as well. It would go vice versa as well with head coach Justin Hullum on the Racine Lutheran side if they're able to pull off a remarkable comeback. So this has been a thrill of a game, folks. Glad we could have this game for you guys from the Prairie School. Once again, want to thank Athletic Director Jason Atanasoff for accommodating us today, as well as Mark Miller from Prep Hoops Wisconsin, who covers all these great events. We've been at several of them already this year, including the WBY Rick Majerus shootout at Concordia about a month ago. I believe he's gonna be going to the Minnesota one too, right? So he's gonna be having this is the busiest time of the year for Mark Miller for sure.
That's 100% for sure, yep.
To go all the way up to the border of Wisconsin on the Minnesota side after this weekend. Going to inbound it to Braylon Walker. We got some coverage teams that are playing in that border battle as well. Franklin Sabres playing in it. West Dallas Central, I believe, right?
I believe they're playing in it. I think they were there last year. I think they're going to be there again this year, yep.
Wisconsin Lutheran was a notable team that played in it last year. Their one and only loss came against Breck, Minnesota last season. Braylon Walker will head to the line for 2 free throws. Knocks down the first. I'm still going to try to hustle down to the court at the end of this game, get my sprinting shoes on. We're on a track after all, right? So if you hear me out of breath for the interview, that's probably why. Both free throws are good for Braylon Walker. 24 for him. Fast in transition. Max Contreras chucks up a 3. No good. And a foul is going to be called on St. Petrov, a loose ball foul. And that might be the dagger right there.
It'll be interesting to see if Racine Lutheran just lets them play it out to the end or they continue to foul. Because, it's a 6-point game with 10 seconds left.
They're both in the double bonus now, so it won't even matter anymore at this point.
It'll be an 8-point game with potentially an 8-point game with 10 seconds left. So
LeBron Massey at the line for 2 again. He made his last 2 free throws his last time out. Once again, one more time right after this Nasonville Dairy postgame show, I will be going down and interviewing head coach Zach Ryan of Warren Township and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Jackson Davis. 10 seconds left to go. St. Petrov chucks up a prayer. One-handed 3, no good. And a rebound goes to Warren Township, and they're going to defeat them and improve to 20 wins on the year. That'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Zaleski Sports postgame show coming up right after this on Zaleski Sports. 20-2 Warren Township Blue Devils.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Queso Blanca, Queso de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
We're back here for our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Fresh cheese curds made daily at NasonvilleDairy.com. We're joined right now by our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Braylon Walker. Braylon, you guys get to come to Wisconsin to play in this event. Just talk about the overall atmosphere of this game and getting to play a team from Wisconsin. That's really good.
Oh yeah, it was a great atmosphere. Coming in, we were very prepared and ready to play. It was a good opponent. They've been doing well. We've been doing well. So it was a good matchup. Had to stay to the course of the game plan and come out with the win.
Talk about that second half with you and Jackson. You guys just kind of took this game over and really just set the tone. Just talk about your guys' ability to score at any moment in this game.
Yeah, we had to space out the floor, so we could get to our spots. The game was a little fast-paced in the first half, back and forth crazy, so we had to slow it down and then control and take over.
All right, so real quick before I let you go, I'm going to give you the mic. We do a fun thing at Zaleski Sports where you look up at the camera up there and then you say your first and last name and I'm in the house.
Braylon Walker. I'll go. Braylon Walker and I'm in the house.
All right, thank you. Good luck the rest of the season. All right, that'll do it for us here. We're not going to be able to get an interview with head coach Zach Ryan because he's doing a different interview right now, and we got to switch the interviews fast. But Warren Township defeats Racine Lutheran 83-75. That'll do it for us here on Zaleski Sports. Corey Sparks will have the call right after this for Marquette versus Chicago St. Ignatius. Have a good night.